is Katie and this is the How to Be a Minimalist YouTube channel. This is actually a companion video to a podcast episode that I've done on the same topic. In case you want to listen to it, I will link it in the description box below. Today I wanted to talk about my minimalist nighttime routine. I have talked about creating morning and nightly routines for cleaning, but this one doesn't really have much to do with cleaning at all. It's more about taking care of yourself and unwinding for the day so that you're ready to get a good night of sleep. This nightly routine is something that I've developed in the hopes of having better sleep hygiene and being able to get better rest in general. I just function so much better in the morning and as just a general person when I'm getting the sleep that I need. The first part of my routine is tidying up before I go to bed. This is the only part that has anything to do with cleaning. So I like to gather my family and we all just clean up a little bit. It makes it so much nicer the next morning to wake up to a clean kitchen, which I generally try to do right after dinner, and just having the house tidied up, it makes it so much nicer also to be able to go to bed having the peace of mind that when I wake up in the morning, it's all going to be nice and organized and I'll be able to get done all the things that I have planned for the next day, or at least try to. This kind of tidying isn't like go clean your whole bathroom and scrub down your kitchen sink and, vacuum. It doesn't really include stuff like that. What it really includes is like, did I put my purse away for the day? Are the shoes all in the little shoe bin? Did I tidy up the pillows on the couch? I don't know why that really bothers me when the couch is messy, but all of those kinds of little things or those sorts of things done. That is what I like to do when I get ready for bed and I prepare for sleeping and good rest. The next step in my nightly routine is to check the calendar and make a plan for the next day. Sometimes this means that I just mark off a couple of little things on the whiteboard. Sometimes it means that I do a really in-depth homeschool plan for my kids for the next day if I don't already have one ready. Sometimes it means that I just check in with my husband and make sure that I'm on the same page about anything that he's got going on. At any rate, I like to know what's going on the next day because it gives me peace of mind. It's not stuff that I think about anymore. I just know what's going on. I write down what I need to. I make sure everything is in the calendar that needs to be in the calendar. And then I can just let it go. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I can get the rest that I need. The next step in my nightly routine is relaxing for a little bit. Once I have done my chores, I am so ready to relax. I like to have a cup of tea, sometimes a chocolate, sometimes I just want to hang out with my husband and watch a little show. Sometimes it means that we play a game as a family, and it just can mean a lot of different things. By the time night comes, I am exhausted and I'm ready to just be done with the day and move on. So getting all of the chores done and then having a moment to relax is really good for me. Another part of my nightly routine is that I try really hard to not look at anything controversial or upsetting before I go to bed. For me, this means avoiding social media, and texting with people that are having an issue or a difficult time. I'm really not talking about emergencies or immediate problems that you can do something positive about. And of course, you have to decide what's best for you and your relationships. But for me, when I have ongoing problems that I'm trying to help others with, it's just so much better if I help when I am rested. Of course, when there is something that I can do that is productive and positive, I will take the time in the evening if that is what is most helpful, and I will do my best to help. But 99.999% of the time, I can do literally nothing to help a situation, and getting a lack of sleep, going to bed feeling icky and frustrated and having kind of a hard time relaxing my brain and letting go of those things is not helping me to be a better person. It's also not helping me to get the rest I need so that I can think well through whatever issue is at hand and take care of it in the morning. Most of the time when I react in the evening, I'm not happy with the result, and in the morning I wake up and I think, why didn't I just wait until the morning? I could have taken better care of this had I waited. Something else that's kind of become a part of our nightly routine, or at least an attempt at a part of our nightly routine is making sure that we are not on devices, screens right before we go to bed. I try to have some time where I am relaxing my eyes and not looking at that screen. I am hearing more and more about how much that keeps us awake instead of helps us to rest. And if I'm really trying to get good rest, why would I be doing something that is not helpful to that? We're not perfect at it, but definitely trying. My last tip is that before I go to sleep, I try to think about the successes and positive moments of the day instead of the negative and failures. The things that didn't go so well. Let's not call them failures because we're still trying, right? So I try to not think about the things that were negative or that didn't go as well as I'd hoped they would during the day. Sometimes when I'm going to go to bed, I will even journal my successes. I try really hard to not journal about the things that I'm still struggling with, but I definitely journal my successes. Sometimes this ends up actually turning into some type of an affirmation journal entry, which is really positive and can help me to see better my goals, what I really want to do, and the outcomes that I would like to see for the things that I'm struggling with, even though I'm not generally writing about my struggles. It's a really great practice and it's definitely helped me. I want to be the best mother that I possibly can, and when I indulge in kind of ruminating over things that I could have done better during the day, it really doesn't make me a better mom. It arguably makes me a worse mom because in the end, I'm going to get less sleep. I will not have any positive solutions, and if I would just show myself a little patience and love, I'm practicing that on the person that's hardest to practice on. So in the morning, I will be able to be a nicer, better, happier mom, as well as practice showing my kids the grace, love, and patience that I want to show to them because I've practiced doing that for myself. The way we treat others is often a reflection of the way that we treat ourselves. If you want to treat others better, if you want to have a more positive impact in this world, I think it's best, in my opinion, to start with ourselves. So, tonight when you go to bed, you might want to experiment with thinking about the good things that happened today, the successes, the positives. It doesn't have to be a big success. Just celebrate something small. And if you did a great job today, then celebrate that. It's wonderful and very, very gracious to ourselves. These are the things that help me to just get a little bit better sleep and to feel more confident about the following day. I hope some of these tips help you, and I hope you have a great sleep tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video as well as subscribe. That way you won't miss any other content that I put out. Remember, it's all about the experiences, not the stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.